Alec, you're sitting in the car, you're slinked down.
Mm-hmm.
What's going through your mind?
Um, so Alex probably like starting to process things, but also he doesn't want to deal with that right now, so kind of just shoving away like flashbacks of what happened. Um, at this point, he's probably realizing that they're actually gonna be staying at the 7-Eleven for a while. So, here is my question. Would anyone in the car have been wearing a hoodie at any point? Just a question.
No.
Or like a
Not paying.
at all. Okay. Well, Alec is going to be very disappointed that there's not any anything.
I think as you're looking around, you look back behind you and you hear the faint sound of the ocean. And when you look next to you, there's Njord forming with just
I love this
almost like
song.
rippling waves of flesh going up their face. And they're a very gaunt looking woman today. They're wearing a dress that's flowing over the edges of the seat, ripped clothes, almost skeletal. So that didn't go very well, did it?
no, it didn't.
Want to say more?
Do I have to?
You tell me.
Um, what was that thing that possessed Jason?
I suppose you should know. That's another demon. A god, perhaps. If it can garner some worshippers. It already has quite a few. That, well, you see, Alec, you remember the things that you said on your 18th birthday? The things you swore?
Yeah, kind of hard to forget it.
So, just remind me again. You know I like to hear the sound of words in my ears.
Yeah. Uh, well, I guess I kind of have to do whatever you want, don't I?
Well, I mean, when you put it that way, you know, you don't mention all of the gifts in your family, but children can be ungrateful. I understand. So, this other god, demon, should we call it a god? Aspiring. Well, unfortunately, its domain is on the land. You might have noticed that I wasn't at the party tonight, as much as I would have loved to be, as much as I would have loved to prime you for what was happening. I couldn't. I'm getting
Yeah,
pushed further and further back.
give me more information than a mask?
Well, how was I supposed to know it would be a masquerade?
You could have given me a name,
Mammon.
like Greed?
Perhaps. Gods can be defined by their worshippers,
What's Mammon doing in town?
trying to run me out, among other things.
Okay.
See, Alec, I'm a lot older than you are, and we're not going to let that happen, are we?
I guess not.
Yes, well, there's the issue of your sister.
Nora? She's
Yeah.
harmless.
forth then. Be careful. And also, well, you could find a way to kill a god, I'm sure. You're a smart boy.
I'm a teenager.
Yes, the young always do the most impressive things.
Why didn't you ask, like, Tucker? He's a fucking werewolf.
Why don't you ask Tucker then? You might have more in common with him than you think.
I really doubt it. Really doubt it.
Well, as we have already established, I know a lot more than you, so...
You ever think about telling me any of that stuff?
What do you want to know?
What do I have to worry about with my sister?
Well,
what is happening with Tucker? What you could just communicate.
I think the very fact that you are asking what is happening with Tucker means part of you knows what's happening with Tucker. As for your sister, she has met Mammon.
That Ping mentioned some weird shit. Was Mammon with Blair and Evelyn and Nora?
Mammon has been all around. As you said, I can't pinpoint exactly. I mean, you didn't say it, I said it, but we like to, be generous with these things. I mean, no, Jason wasn't going on his own. But Jason wasn't the only one Mammon had touched. But my domain is not here, okay? That's part of why I need you, Alec. I can't manifest that far inland anymore.
So, what do you need from me? If you could just be really clear about that, it would be great, because I've had a really long night, and I'm not sober.
Yes, I could see from your driving. I need you to kill Mammon.
Just kill him.
Just kill. That's more than enough for me, I think.
Super.
Good luck. Oh, and a hoodie. And Njord just melts into this wet hoodie. It's damp. It's an all-black damp hoodie.
Is that a string? Like,
is what a string?
Like, every time Alec asks for something from Njord, there's some sort of price attached.
You're welcome to give a string if you want.
Don't be shy.
I just think it'd be funny.
Let's do it.
Great. Fantastic.
The way Njord has like 50 strings on Alec.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, what's one more?
Say it.
it's like 6. Maybe. I actually didn't keep track.
That's so many.
No, we're at 3.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Okay.
But 5 is your darkest self. So.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah. Okay. Alec's gonna just kind of look at the hoodie for a second, contemplate his options, and he's gonna put it on and throw the hood up and go into the 7-Eleven.
As you're walking out of the car, it shrinks to fit your form. And you look down, it's quite cute, actually. Maybe a bit tighter
Still
than you
damp?
would pick on
Gay
your own.
people.
Still damn.
That wet black hoodie. So cute.
That's hot.
North gays, we like them damp. That didn't mean anything. I just put words in some order. It was nothing. That wasn't anything.
You know us gays.
So
Say it louder.
We can't go 2 weeks without playing this again.
Process.
I'm losing it.
So what's happening when Alec? Alec, you go into this front of the 7-Eleven, right?
Yeah, he doesn't know they went out back.
King.
So no one's in the 7-Eleven except Connie.
Ruh-roh raggy.
Connie sees this little twink in a wet hoodie walking.
She's like,
it's black though, so it probably doesn't look damp.
you
No,
can't
it's
tell
damp.
it's wet until you touch it.
I'm imagining it's like dripping, like softly.
And Connie says, "Are you baby's friend?"
I guess so. Yeah.
That wasn't
Yep.
very convincing.
Yes.
And I think she's
It's
like,
been a
"Okay,
rough
come
night."
here." Then she opens the door and she's like, "Baby, is he with you?"
Yeah. Come
Okay.
back out here.
What scene does Alec walk upon?
I think-
Nora and Tucker are hunkered over.
Tucker's 5 pieces of pizza in.
I think it's possible that Ping has, because I think Ping wants to engage in a conversation with Tucker that probably happened during the Njord thing. So I think, okay, so she's going to be like, you still haven't apologized.
Okay.
Are you not going to apologize to me?
No, not particularly soon.
Okay, and she's going to use, we're going to use pulling strings to put a condition on Tucker.
Great. I've been waiting for this one.
Because she has the one string that everyone got, so I'm gonna fill that in. And the condition she wants to put on him is she's gonna be like, you know what? You're a menace to society.
Cut.
No.
Where's Blair right now?
I don't remember literally at all.
Let's see. Did you go back? You were you were at the car when Evelyn sent Evelyn to kill Jason?
Right.
Is that what happened? And then Sarah, probably you might have been able to find Sarah if you looked.
Okay, so Blair's in the car with Sarah and Evelyn. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And Sarah is crying. Her eyes are just like red from crying.
Oh boy. Sarah, you knew this was going to be hard when you started this. You know what I mean? Like,
But
I know it's upsetting, but
I can't believe Nora would do that with Ping. She's a whore.
I know. But I think we could use this to bring some positivity. You know, have you ever considered maybe trying to be friends with Ping and trying to get something out of this?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe there's a reason that things didn't go so well with you and Nora.
Are you saying I belong with Ping?
No, I mean, like, if your first reaction is to lash out and be crying, like,
That's my girlfriend!
no, and I know, and I hear you, I do. And it's hard. But at the end of the day, you know, we're all a family, whether she's your girlfriend or your friend or even your enemy. And if Ping is a part of that now, then Ping is a part of that.
Just drive.
Evelyn, can you drive?
Blood all over her hands.
Yeah, what is Evelyn up to?
Who wants to play Evelyn?
I can because I did last time, but if someone else wants to
Okay.
give it a try, you can. No one else.
I
wants
think
to
you should go for it, Davis.
I really
Okay.
like how Davis Evelyn.
Okay, I gotta get back into character. Yeah, I'll drive. She's gonna wipe her hands on her shirt.
Perfect, thanks. Anyway, Sarah, like I was saying, you're really valuable to me. I really care about you as a person.
You too,
And
Blair.
I think you're too strong for this, is really what I'm saying. You're too good to be upset over something like this. You're too compassionate.
Would this be a role to turn on?
If you want.
I am not the MC. I do not control the.
Good
But
Now you
think
are.
so.
Try.
but literally just sitting here being like, yeah, you're so important.
You're so compassionate.
Especially
Relationship to
So
people that
vulnerable.
That's lesbians right there. You're
Open.
so
It
compassionate.
literally is.
Okay, I'm rolling. Wait, I have to...
Also, it's so fucking manipulative that like you're really valuable to me. Like,
Yeah, Blair really do gaslight her friends.
ooh.
It was a little
Cause-
cringe.
9, 11.
Oh shit. So,
Blair.
Count my fingers.
when you
They
turn
have sex
someone
in the back
on,
of the car while Evelyn drives.
Everyone's like,
when you turn are you in the back?
Yeah.
When you turn someone on, roll with hot on a 10 up, gain a string on them, which I don't think matters because you can really get them to do whatever you want whenever. And they choose a reaction from below. I give myself to you, I promise something I think you want, or I get embarrassed and act awkward. I think Sarah's eyes light up a little when you say that. You know, it's like really the first time. You know, Sarah's always had this lingering thought in the back of her mind that she would never voice that Blair preferred Nora to her and that Nora was more important. And really hearing this from Blair right now, she can't help but, like, feel a little something.
Mm.
And so she is like, you too, Blair. And she puts her hand on Blair's thigh and, like, sort of rubs it.
Wait, are they both in the back seat or are they not in the car?
They're both
Okay,
in the
so
back seat.
Evelyn's driving like an Uber driver and whoever puts her in the back seat.
Well,
they say,
Blair
"You
is
drive."
comforting her. Well, Blair has to comfort the crying one.
I think, well, this isn't what Blair was looking for with, like, comforting her. But she knows an advantage when she sees one.
Weird.
So, I mean, she's just gonna kind of, what is she gonna do?
Evelyn's like, "Oop, guys, I actually can see you right now, so please don't make out."
We're not making out.
No, that's a TikTok.
Oh. I was like,
Come on, Molly. Get with the program.
I'm sorry. Anyway. Well, she'll just turn to Sarah and be like, yeah, of course. You know you're really important to me. And nothing's going to change that, no matter what happens. You're my best friend.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. Have I ever lied to you?
No.
Well, there you go.
And does Blair do anything with her hand, or she just takes her hand back?
I don't think she does anything. She just kind of leave it.
Yeah, and I think she like leans into Blair after Blair says, "You're my best friend." All right, bitches, no more chatting.
Okay.
Fuck.
that was at us. I didn't want to ruin the moment.
At the same time. Provoked.
So where are you driving to?
Yeah, where we're driving to.
Blair said, "I am no, wait, not Blair."
The 7-Eleven. You need
7-Eleven.
you need Starbucks coffees.
No, you just need some gas.
You just need some gas.
Well, Blair didn't tell Evelyn where to drive, so
Evelyn's just doing laps around the parking lot.
Evelyn's doing
No, the
fucking
police are
donuts.
there. Evelyn is doing laps somewhere else.
The police really said, "You guys can leave. That's fine.
You are gonna leave.
We don't need to talk to
You
the
are
people
gonna
who are here
It's like
for
real
this."
life.
I
That
mean,
girl with blood on her hands, she can drive away.
bye.
Bye.
Do either of you know where Nora and Ping went?
Don't you
Check
have all of us
Snapchat
on Find My
maps.
Friends?
Good point. Okay. So Blair pulls out her phone. She's got Find My Friends props. It pulled up emergency call. Anyway.
I like that you pulled out an actual prop. Yeah.
She said pops.
Props. It looks like here, can I just give you the address, Evelyn? We'll go to where she is right now.
Okay.
This is keeping the story feral.
Rare.
Here we go.
Everyone's still covered in blood, right?
The
Yeah.
way she's covered in blood.
You get to 7-Eleven, Blair and Co. And I can take over Evelyn, or Blair can also take over Evelyn and your gang whenever you want. But you get to 7-Eleven, and Sarah's like, "That's Nora's brother's car."
I always forget she has a brother.
I know, he's such a nerd.
Anyway, Evelyn, we'll go in. Do you want anything?
Good.
My.
Oh.
Okay, no.
I'm good. How about, like, actually, if they have, like, an iced latte?
She needs wet wipes too.
Oh, some wet wipes and, like, any
Bathroom
clothes.
key.
Some wet wipes.
Do you want me to stay with the car?
Yeah, please.
Watch out for anything? Or
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Plus, I mean, you probably shouldn't be going in public right now.
smart. You're always so smart, Blair.
You,
Listen,
us, we, we are all.
Hour.
everyone's gonna get fucking arrested.
Literally. Okay, so I almost said Blair and Sarah. Blair and Sarah
Lara.
get out of the car and they go into the 7-Eleven. Is everybody still in the back?
Yeah, but I think
Alright.
Connie's like, "Oh, are you baby's friends too?"
This gas
Yeah.
station gets so little, like, no customers ever
It's
come.
only baby. It's like literally only
Also, I
baby.
love that Baby doesn't really have friends, has never brought anyone, and then all of a sudden it's like a whole party. And Connie's like, "Oh my god, more!"
Bonnie's really proud to see Baby have
God,
friends.
like, character development.
Okay. Well, you're just, yeah, right back here.
Okay, thanks.
Because of the confidence of your answer, you don't get the questioning that Alec did.
They head out back.
What's the scene that they come upon? Ravenous.
How long has Alec been there?
Oh yeah, let's do a couple seconds of Alec there, and then you, Blair, you can enter with your compatriots whenever you want.
Whenever it feels right. The baby offers Alex some pizza. Just like a it's dripping grease. It's so disgusting. And baby's like,
It's cold.
Oh, I already ate.
"You sure?" I heard that like eating helps when you're like drunk.
Fine.
Hands you the pizza. Well, welcome to the circle, to the feast.
So now Alec is not only wearing a damp hoodie, he also has like grease dripping down his arms.
This is so sad.
Poor Alec.
Not his knife. He's probably gonna just like distance himself from Tucker and Nora as much as possible, which but then like also from Ping. So he's probably just really awkwardly like
He's
leaning
in
up
the
against the
corner.
brick wall. Like
Yeah, Ping's leaning against the dumpster eating her Twix right now. So not near each other, but similar vibe.
yeah.
I
I
think
still want to
Nora's
know if
baked and
Tucker-
sitting on the ground eating pizza.
I
Mhm.
need to know if Tucker heard anything that happened between Alec and Baby in the car before the car crash.
I think he did. I think he thought he was dreaming though.
Okay.
I like to imagine Tucker just looks over and like yells, "Yo, why is your hoodie wet?"
You know, that's a great question.
Okay.
Alec,
answer
why
it.
would mom and dad buy that for you?
They
From
didn't
Target.
buy me a wet hoodie. What?
Well, you don't buy
They
a
They bought me
wet.
a normal hoodie.
Ping's
I just
gonna start
mean like
laughing.
that color.
Ping's gonna start laughing and be like, "Did you piss your pants?"
If I pissed my pants, Ping, how would my hoodie be wet?
Alec pissed his pants.
Alec pissed his pants.
Ping laughs and then realizes it was Tucker's joke and like tries to stop laughing.
Alec takes off the hoodie and like throws it at Tucker.
Okay.
Tucker's wet now.
Oh,
Roll to turn on.
You should.
Literally don't.
Literally do.
Okay.
The
give me
way I hope you get it too.
Alec gets, or not Alec, Tucker gets turned on because of a soggy hoodie. being
No, I think
thrown in
Tucker
his
gets
general
Tucker
direction.
gets turned
Tucker
on by
core.
the aggression.
Okay. That's a 9.
Oh. Oh. So they can either give you a string or choose one of the reactions. I give myself to you. I promise something I think you want, or I get embarrassed and act awkward.
I pick?
Yeah, I think you
That's
pick.
fine.
wet hoodie. I give myself to you.
You can keep the hoodie.
Yeah, I'd imagine Tucker would actually get not embarrassed, but definitely awkward. Just like kind of just gets quiet. And like kind of pushes himself away from the hoodie. Like doesn't want to touch it.
I think Baby's gonna pull out a whole ass box of cigarettes
Ass box.
from their pocket and be like, I got this also with the Twix.
Literally
Baby
when?
smoke. What?
Literally when?
Like, I don't know, like 5 minutes, like when we went through, they're like right there, just, you know. Anybody want one?
I'll take one.
Ping's gonna be like, "No, smoking doesn't make you cool. It makes you have shitty lungs."
Tucker's like, please.
Nora takes one and lights
Nora,
it.
what the fuck?
What?
Ping's right. That shit's bad for you.
Yeah, so is drunk driving, asshole.
You had sex in a cornfield.
Oh
So did
yeah.
Ping.
Drama.
And it was good.
Okay, all right. Never mind.
Anyways.
Oh.
Nora's alternating cigarette and pizza.
Tucker has 3 cigarettes in his mouth.
He
Maybe
would.
still trying to figure out which end goes in.
Ping is visibly frustrated that this is how her night has ended up.
I don't know. I want to ask everybody a question, but I don't know what Baby would ask.
Name and pronoun
Do you guys
circle.
want to play Never Have I Ever?
Oh my god. Truth or dare? Truth or dare? Spin the bottle.
Let's talk about our first kiss. Mine was 5 minutes ago.
You guys ever seen anyone die before?
Didn't y'all literally see someone die earlier
like,
tonight?
No, like before this.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I'm just
Yeah,
Sorry.
it happens.
Have you, baby?
I saw someone get like hit out on the highway, but I don't know if he died. I mean,
Probably if he was
Oh.
on the highway.
it shouldn't happens, right?
Mm,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes, but also the shit that happened tonight, that's not shit that just happens.
Says you.
I
Probably
mean,
a drunk driver that killed that guy.
Alec just kind of like hits his head against the brick wall.
He is dying.
what do you think
Alec
happens?
looks visibly defeated.
What do you think happens after people die?
Jesus, baby. Can we
What
not?
the hell is this?
just-
I
We had a
met
night.
It's
you.
3 a.m.
Just
Can you please ask a normal question for once?
okay. Favorite type of pizza? Go.
Tucker, you made it way more boring.
Well, sorry I didn't want to talk about people dying.
I just like.
Not really my forte after tonight.
Do you think it's like computers? Like when we shut them off?
What?
I don't know.
What the fuck is a computer? Bitch?
Computers don't have souls, they're machines.
Alec's just gonna sink to the ground.
But like, how do we? But they can think like just as much as we do.
You think your phone sits there and like gets offended when you drop it on the ground? You understand how a
Don't do
computer
anything.
works.
I mean, yeah, I understand how computers work. Like, but like you can't do like a triple-digit math problem in your head, but it can.
Yeah, I'm not a computer.
But it can do the same amount of think. I guess my point is like, it has a whole thing inside of it that is in charge of thinking about when things happen and coming up with answers, just like people, right?
Like the soul.
Like the soul, like deciding what's right and wrong, just in a different way, right?
I am too sober
No.
for this.
Well, Ping, I stacked one of your mom's brownies if you want it.
Oh my god. Ugh, I would, but I feel like I'm the DD tonight. How did that happen?
You know, Ping, I'm starting to feel a lot better.
Alec, walk on that line.
Fuck you, Nora.
It's for our safety.
Do it. You won't.
Fine.
You won't.
Someone trip him.
Do you think
Alec
he
gets up and goes and walks on whatever line is being talked about.
does he actually walk straight?
Are we rolling? Keep your cool.
I figured
I
I
was
would
about to
roll
say,
for
yeah.
that.
Yeah, roll, keep your cool. Yeah, smart.
Alex completely sober, but he just gets too nervous to
Too
get in front
nervous.
of everyone.
Roll. Wait. Oh no. Roll to keep my cool.
When you keep your cool and act aside fear, name what you're afraid of and roll with cold. What are you afraid of?
Everything.
Specifically.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess he's afraid to look like a fool, but like, too late, buddy.
Yeah, but you can still be afraid to look like a fool.
Yeah, well, like R.I.P. Alec, because he just rolled a 7.
Hmm.
That's pretty.
Well, that's pretty good. On a 7 to 9, the MC will tell you how your actions would leave you vulnerable, and you can choose to back down or go through with it. I think you know when you stand up, you know that you're not sober enough to walk a straight line.
Okay. Then he absolutely would not do it then. Never mind. Sorry, Ping. Again. Sorry.
Yeah, you keep saying that. It's okay. At least you do say it. She's gonna glare at Tucker. And
Tucker
she's gonna
doesn't
say,
anything.
"So you're like a werewolf? Like, what the hell is that about?"
I figured it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, but like, how'd that happen?
It happens sometimes.
That's
Okay,
kind of
I'm-
insensitive, Ping.
Is it
Yeah, Ping,
insensitive?
it's kind of insensitive.
I just watched a video of him shredding our classmate alive.
I
I
mean,
feel like
his
I should get-
parents were werewolves.
What?
That's how werewolves are made, aren't they?
Like, yeah.
Mommy werewolf, daddy werewolf, blah da 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 da. Straight
Okay.
people should.
Cool. So, like, why do you look more werewolf sometimes than other times? Like, why in that video did you look a lot more werewolf?
That's how werewolves work. Have you ever, like, read a book, watched a movie?
But it wasn't like the full moon or anything.
It just happens. Like, it literally just happens. It's like a
Like,
hormonal
why
thing.
does it happen?
I don't know. I wasn't really taught about that shit. My parents don't like to talk about it a whole lot.
Didn't get the birds and the bees.
What? It's not sex. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, so you just turn into this wild, bloodthirsty beast sometimes and you don't know why or how that happens?
Like when I'm pissed, it happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
but like, that feels like most of the time.
No. Yeah.
Ping.
It's gonna be like, how are you allowed to be at school with us?
My parents pay a lot of money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you keep yourself from losing your shit all the time? Going full beast mode?
Do we really need to be talking about this right now?
I don't know, I'm curious, and I don't want baby asking any more questions.
True.
Blair can also come in whenever.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this terrible bomb to drop.
Things gonna get riled up, just a heads up.